pieces were scattered all over the kingdom. The kingdom's wealth vanished, and the people became most unhappy. The kingdom, a place once full of light, became one of deep darkness.
Greetings, most noble king. All this will be yours if you simply give me your daughter's hand in marriage.
I think we can come to some kind of arrangement. My dear daughter, I have wonderful news. I have found you a husband. You know the kingdom needs this money. I'm sorry, but the wedding will happen tomorrow.
Oh, Munchausen, please help me. Dear Munchausen, some horrible man visited the palace today. He brought a chest full of money to marry me, and my father agreed. Please, help me.
Pigeons are such uncivilized creatures. How can I get this message from him? Sweet dreams. Let's see what...
Dear Munchausen, some horrible man visited the palace today. He brought a chest full of money to marry me, and my father agreed. Please, help me.
Oh, my sweet princess, I will save you. I need to get to the castle as soon as possible. Perhaps I could find a way to ring this bell to wake up the stableman. Ah, wonderful! I can see much better now. I should be able to move forward. Now. Oh, my dearest horse. I need to prepare him for the ride to the castle. Perhaps I should use the key I found here now. What good is a dim lantern? I should venture to light it. I can't imagine my horse will fancy a run before he's had... I think I should feed him first. Now that he's well fed, he needs his saddle. I can't have him running around all barefoot now, can I? What if I fix the kingdom's magic stone? Prosperity would return and the princess wouldn't have to get... Ah, there's that pesky horseshoe. I don't go around barefoot. I can't expect my horse to either. Okay, my faithful steed is ready for some exercise. I need to hurry and get to the castle as soon as possible. The princess needs my help. A swamp, of course. I suppose a hero's journey must have obstacles, else it's just an ordinary journey. Maybe I could use this branch to cross the swamp, but it's too slick as it is right now. I need something so I can climb it. This branch can help me cross the swamp. If only I could climb this branch, but it is too slick. I need something for it. I'm sure that you're joking, of course. I dare say this swamp has been rather helpful. Oh, good. Never mind that. Time to get my head on straight. Maybe I could use this branch to cross the swamp, but it's too slick as it is right now. Do try. This branch can help me cross this. Munchausen will never do it. My sweet princess wouldn't approve of that. If only I could climb this branch, but it is too slick. I need something. Oh, goodness, have I learned nothing about the intricacies of the work? How can I? What would I say? Oh, dear, that's not right. Maybe I could use this branch to cross the swamp, but it's too slick as Munchausen. No, you should be challenged to a duel. No, that's not it. You're joking. Is this the best outfit? No, I absolutely refuse. Make a better decision. My sweet princess wouldn't approve of that. My goal is near. I can see the castle, but it's so far away and I need to get there quickly. They will need a visible target to make a precise shot. I might be able to launch myself from here with the right apparatus. I'll need to load and light the cannon to make use of it. I'd more like you should be... What? Let me pretend I didn't hear that. Falling from here might hurt a bit. Maybe I should put something here to help break my fall. That woodpecker looks like he'd like a snack. Please wait, Your Highness. You don't need to take his money. I'll find the missing pieces of our magic stone and restore prosperity to our kingdom.
All right, Munchausen, if you manage to return the magic stone, I won't take the money. And maybe then you can marry the princess.
I will not let this Munchausen individual spoil my plans. Let's see him try and find the gem fragments now.
I need to restore the pieces of the magic gem. I've heard a tradesman in this town has one of the pieces, and I suppose a trip to the local tavern couldn't hurt. I may be able to use this pot later to boil something. This dog won't let me. Wow, this tree fungus is tough. I'm going to need something to get rid of it. Ouch! Who knew thorns were so pointy? I'll need something. No, I'm not touching that without something to proper. These beautiful hands don't just happen on accident. I'm not going to ruin them now because I didn't take the time to protect them. Ouch! Who knew thorns were so pointy? That is some gnarly tree fungus. It's going to take a bit more than a stern talking to get rid of it. This dog isn't budging. I think he could use a little adventure himself. No, it doesn't work. It seems this pot has the potential for some greater use in the future.
I'd love to play a game of mahjong with you, chap, but I seem to have lost me pieces.
I can't reach this area until the roadblock is opened. As there aren't any cannons conveniently located here, I'll need to open the roadblock first.
Marvellous. How about a game, then? Let's make a gentlemanly wager of 5 coins. good show. It's been quite some time since anyone bested me in Mahjong. Here, take this piece of stone.
I don't think that guard is going to just let me I'm a baron. It would be unseemly to try to break past this guard in a rush. I need to find a way to get through. The gate is probably closed for a reason. I'll need to do a little convincing somehow. A rather vigilant fellow, this one. I need to find some way to get him to relax. You should be challenged to a duel. Excuse me, that's not what I'm looking for at all. I don't think that guard. I'm a baron. It would be unseemly. The gate is probably closed for a... I don't think that guard is going to just let me open the gate for myself. Munchausen will never do it. I know it has been a while since I've been to a barrel-busting party. I'd more likely find it on the moon. This guard is quite dedicated to his post. I'll need more than my charming personality to get me through. The gate is probably closed for a reason. I'll need to do a little... No, I'm not touching that without something to properly protect my hands. I wonder what it would take to get my hands on this rabbit. Wait a second here. That's not... I know 1,001 uses for rabbits. But first, I need to catch it. think I should boil the berries. Not quite hot enough. Now I should just cap the mix and wait a few moments. Now put a lid on it and cover that thing up and let's be done with it. I don't think that guard is going to just let me open my hypnotic stare is an you'd think these things would be easier to find. I'm sure that it's not the best. I think not, my good sir or madam. No. I'm a baron. It would be You should be challenged to a duel. Let's not and say we did. I'm sure that's not the best idea. The gate is probably closed for a reason. I'll need to do a little convincing somehow. I bet simply I never could turn down a little mayhem. Oh, bother. There's a certain pleasure one can achieve from liberating barrels with force, but I need a tool for that. Now I should just cap them. I think that just about does it. I'm sure that a prime sleeping potion and quite delicious. I think that just about does it. My sleeping potion smells wonderful. I just need to bottle it. No, it doesn't work. I have no need for your joking, of course. No. Keep trying. A magnificent specimen. A rabbit in its prime. I just need to catch it. You're joking, of course. This rope, of course, that rope won't come off that branch without a fight. I don't think that falls into the realms of physics. I wonder what it would take to get my hands on this rabbit. No, I'm not going to cook him. I'm not doing that. Hello? I heard you have a piece of magic stone. How can I get it?
Oh, Munchausen, you're just in time. I have a problem, and I can't solve it. We had a bet with my friends. I told them that I can cook a duck without leaving my chair. You're so smart. Help me.
The servant can only supply you with a blank stare until you mend the rope. No, that's not it. I wasn't sleeping. I'm just waiting for the right time. A man my age doesn't... No, not sleeping here. No, not at all. Just waiting for the right moment. Whenever this servant sees a duck, he starts his clock mechanism. What is... You're joking, of course. I don't think that falls into the realms of physics. He starts the clock mechanism upon seeing a duck. It seems a very fulfilling job to me, but I wouldn't do it. I wasn't sleeping. I'm just waiting for the right time.
Dear Munchausen, thank you so much. Take this piece of stone. By the way, one of my ships is going to visit the Cheese Island. You can go with them and search for other magic pieces there. Goodbye, Munchausen, and good luck!
He can set a cannon shot off if I give him some fire. This strange guy has a piece of magic stone, but he wants payment for it. This sailor shouldn't just idly sit there. Perhaps he can lend me a hand. They say they will not go to the sea without cheese and bread. The eagle won't let me take it. This eagle is protecting that corn. They say they will not go to sea without bread. He's waiting for some grapes so he can make some wine. He's willing to... Let's not and say we did. He won't give me anything without payment. Payment. That's fair, I suppose. Well, I have no need for that. Cheese is rather hard to eat without bread. They won't leave without it. I won't mess with that eagle. I can't get it. Is that even possible? He doesn't need it. He's keeping a keen eye on that volcano. I should find some food and make some wine before the departure. Fair is fair. He's got a piece of the magics now. All they want... Oh, you're pulling my leg. He doesn't have anything. I'd more likely find it on the moon. He won't give me anything for free. These Cheese Island eagles are worse than magpies. However, I hear they're not fond of smoke. How can I? What would I say to my princess? Food and wine will definitely be needed before we depart. Getting some food and wine is in order before leaving. This will be a fine journey. They say they will not go to sea without bread. The eagle? Look at the size of that eagle. Is that... Oh, I'd more likely find it on the moon. He won't give me anything without receiving payment. Let's not and say we did. Oh, bother. This strange guy has a piece of magic stone, but he wants payment for it.
"7 days and 7 nights they enjoyed beautiful sea views, tasty cheese, and heady wine. But then...
I'm getting too old. I'm sure that's not the best idea. What did you do that for? What? Wait a second here. That's not... Is that even possible? Finally, I'm on Earth again. I remember this town. I spent my youth here. Hope this place brings me luck. Hey, don't touch my bear.
I'm so hungry. I want food. Food now. I'm so hungry.
Cute, isn't he? Okay, get any closer and he might kill you. Want to touch my bear? Don't. Hey, don't touch my bear. Who is this man? Anyway, he needs to be cleaned up. An old monument. Dare I say, an old... Fear not, poor statue. I'll have you cleaned up in no time.
Hey,
is an old monument. Fear not, poor statue. I'll have you cleaned up in no time.
Oh, Munchausen! I have not seen you for ages. We were sitting with the guys in the tavern, and I remembered your great trick. To fill all the glasses with beer in 5 seconds. What about repeating it now?
Well, why not? I'll need some items to manage it. A cat, a fishing rod, a small ship, and the most important thing, I need the cannon to be charged. I need to charge the cannon, but the guard won't allow it. I need to find a way to load the cannon in spite of the guards. Every lady loves flowers. That could be a nice place for some flowers. How can I break that chain? What if I burn something here? If I add more powder, I suppose no one will notice if I borrow this ball. But how to get it off? It's a sturdy ball and chain. 9 lives and 1 very effective escape route. I need to repair this roof in order to catch that cat. Who is this man? Anyway, he needs to be cleaned up. I don't think that falls into the realms of physics. Do try to focus, won't you? How can I break that chain? Flowers would go quite well over there. I don't think he'll mind if I charge the cannon. Okay, maybe he will. I need to figure this. He's here to fire off his mission is to blast off a blank shot when the noon hour strikes. Oh dear, that's not right. An old monument. Dare I say, an old filthy monument. Fear not, poor statue. I'll have you cleaned up in no time. You should be challenged to a duel. He really reminds me of someone I know. It seems I need something to make a mustache from. You are going to pay for this! A good mustache requires the proper materials. The donkey is working for the bee. To make a decent mustache, not just any old item will do. I need to find the right materials. It seems a good mustache. To make a decent mustache, not the beekeeper and that donkey are connected.
Don't think you've seen the last of me. I'm going to get you.
You are going to pay for this. What if I connect the fountain and the horse using the pipe? This statue needs a little more flair. I should hook it up to the fountain. The horse and the fountain ought to be connected with a pipe, I say.
Don't think you've seen the last of me.
The donkey is the beekeeper and that donkey are connected. The donkey's got a relationship with that beekeeper. What if I connect the fountain and the horse using the pipe? An open flame. The possibilities are gunpowder is the right choice, but the moment is not. Do try to focus. Come the noon hour, he'll shoot off a blank from the cannon. Now isn't the time, but gunpowder is definitely what is needed. I'm sure that's not the best idea. His mission is to... No, keep trying. Never mind that. Time to... Oh, you're pulling my leg, right? Is this the best you can do? Come the noon... excuse me, that's not what I'm looking for at all. He's here to fire off a blank shot at high noon. I might like to burn a little something here. How can I? What would I say? No.
I'm going to get you back for this.
Is this the best you can do? No need for powder. It's ready for a blank shot. No, I absolutely refuse. Make a better decision. His mission is to blast off a blank shot when the noon hour strikes. You're joking, of course. No, I absolutely refuse. Make a better decision. Is this the best you... I think not, my good sir. I'm going to fill the mugs with a round of beer at noon. No. Keep trying. Oh, you're pulling my leg, right? Oh, dear. Munchausen will never... I'm sure that's not the best idea. I should have an opportunity to open once this... After filling the room, I'm a barrel... Oh, you're pulling my leg, right? There are beer barrels. With beer, I'd more likely find it on the moon. This window needs to be open for the... I should have an opportunity... Once this room is full... If the window isn't open, the cannonball can't get through. After filling the room with beer, barrel, yes, beer barrels. Once this room is full with beer, I should be able to open the door. This canvas can block one of the windows. The canvas's obstructing ability is clear. After filling... watch out for the canvas. It can block the window. This canvas can block one of the... let's not and say we did. This canvas can block one of the windows. I should have an opportunity to open the door after filling this room with beer. A good place for a pillow. A pillow would go well here. This window may be blocked by the picture. This window may be blocked by the pillow. pillow may block the window. The pillow seems like it might get in the way of the window. The cat's place. This window may be blocked with the bagpipe. The cannonball. This window may be blocked by the pillar. This window may be blocked by the ship. This window may be blocked by the umbrella. Once this room is full with beer, I should be able to open the door. Now that I have all of the magic stone's pieces, I need to hurry to the castle to save Light and Love. Here you are. I have something for you. Oh, well, blast. One of them must be real. But which?